All right, gamers, buckle up. We're diving into a lineup that's dripping with perfection. 20 games that scored a flawless 10 on 10 and have captivated players around the world. Each one's an unforgettable experience, and if you haven't played them yet, you're in for a wild journey. Let's get started. Let's start strong with the massive, mystical world of Elden Ring, specifically its rumored expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree. This is more than just a game, it's an experience where every step is a challenge and every corner hides an epic tale. Created by From Software with George R.R. Martin himself contributing to the story, Elden Ring blends dark, lore-rich storytelling with an open world that's as beautiful as it is deadly. Shadow of the Erdtree promises to expand on everything fans loved in the main game, more breathtaking environments, unique enemies, and that hard-hitting combat that feels earned with every swing. Whether you're exploring hidden ruins, unlocking new secrets, or engaging in fierce battles with grotesque beasts, Shadow of the Erdtree will take you deeper into the mythos of the lands between. If you haven't tried Elden Ring yet, trust me, this is a game that will stay with you long after the final boss is defeated.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of restless flame.
Come now, touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
Next up is a game that redefines the RPG genre, Baldur's Gate 3. Imagine a world where every decision, every dialogue, and every roll of the dice could change the entire course of your adventure. Larian Studios took on this legendary series with the passion and precision that fans dreamed of, crafting a story-heavy, character-driven game set in the Dungeons & Dragons universe. This game isn't just about fighting or leveling up. It's about building complex relationships, making life or death choices, and sometimes facing the consequences of your worst decisions. With cinematic story moments, turn-based combat that's as strategic as it is brutal, and freedom that lets you approach quests however you want, Baldur's Gate 3 has set a new bar for what RPGs can be. It's a must-play for anyone who wants a game that feels like a world of its own. If horror and survival are your jam, then Resident Evil 4 needs no introduction. But let's talk about the remake. Capcom took this classic gem, buffed it up with modern graphics, added a few twists, and let Leon Kennedy loose in one of the most terrifying missions of his career. The remake keeps everything that made the original unforgettable, but upgrades the scares and the tension in every encounter. Expect sharper visuals, smarter AI, and even more intense moments of sheer horror as you fight your way through hordes of infected villagers and monstrous bosses. From solving tricky puzzles to managing every bullet like your life depends on it, because it does, the remake of Resident Evil 4 doesn't just honor the original, it redefines it for a new generation. This is survival horror at its absolute best.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Ready for a heavy dose of Norse mythology, because God of War Ragnarok is here to take you on a journey that's as intense as it is heart-wrenching. This game brings back Kratos and his son Atreus in a grand finale to their epic tale, with a story that dives into the coming apocalypse and the fate of the gods themselves. But Ragnarok isn't just about epic battles with mythological beasts. It's about the complex bond between father and son, the weight of destiny, and finding your place in a world falling apart. The combat feels even more refined, with new powers, weapons, and strategies to master as you face off against legendary creatures. Visually stunning and narratively rich, God of War Ragnarok is an emotional roller coaster that pushes the boundaries of storytelling in games
first. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Here!
Are you coming with us?
You'll get your answer soon enough.
All right, let's shake things up with something stylishly unique. Deathloop, this isn't your typical shooter. Arcane Studios brings us a game where you're stuck in a time loop living the same day over and over until you figure out how to kill 8 targets to break free. Sounds simple, right? Not exactly. Because every attempt has you learning more, getting better, and slowly piecing together how this twisted world works. You play as Colt, an assassin with a chip on his shoulder and some major enemies to eliminate. The blend of stealth, gunplay, and puzzle solving here is nothing short of genius. Every loop feels fresh with choices that change outcomes and enemies that grow savvier with each reset. And let's not forget the brilliant multiplayer element where another player can invade your game as Juliana, keeping you on your toes. With its 60s-inspired aesthetic, catchy soundtrack, and mind-bending mechanics, Deathloop is like nothing else out there. It's a masterclass in design and pure adrenaline-pumping fun.
Why wasn't I invited? Duck and cover!
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie?
Juliana.
I give approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did. Once.
Now, if you're a fan of racing games like Speed, Forza Horizon 5 will take you on an adrenaline-fueled ride across one of the most stunning open-world environments ever created. Set in the vibrant and diverse landscapes of Mexico, this game isn't just a racing game, it's an automotive adventure. With everything from dense jungles to deserts, ancient ruins to bustling cities, the environment feels alive and ever-changing with dynamic weather effects that can suddenly flip the game on its head. Forza Horizon 5 isn't just about crossing the finish line first, it's about mastering the art of driving, discovering hidden secrets, and joining in the festival atmosphere. With over 500 cars to choose from and endless customization options, it's all about making each race your own. Forza doesn't just bring cars to life, it makes the open world feel like an endless playground for drivers.
The jungle awaits!
So strap yourselves in, Horizon. I've seen this driver before, and trust me, they know how to make an entrance.
Few games spark as much debate as The Last of Us Part 2. It's a game that digs deep into the human psyche, exploring themes of revenge, forgiveness, and the brutal cost of survival. Taking control of both Ellie and newcomer Abby, players are forced to see the world from different perspectives. And it's not always easy. The action is raw and visceral, but it's the emotional weight of every decision that makes this game unforgettable. The graphics are breathtakingly realistic, and the voice, acting by Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey, pulls you right into the story's core. As you navigate the ruins of a post-apocalyptic world, every encounter feels personal and painfully human. The Last of Us Part 2 is as much a work of art as it is a game, and it's a must-play for anyone who appreciates storytelling that leaves a mark. From post-apocalyptic America to the high school life of Tokyo teenagers, Persona 5 shows just how diverse gaming can be. This isn't your typical RPG, it's a vibrant blend of turn-based combat, life simulation, and deep psychological themes. You play as a high school student by day and a phantom thief by night, diving into the minds of corrupt individuals to change their hearts. Persona 5 is dripping with style, from its jazzy soundtrack to the flashy art style that makes every battle feel like a party. The characters are complex, with each having their backstory, struggles, and growth throughout the game. But it's the themes of rebellion, friendship, and self-discovery that resonate, making this game a cultural phenomenon. It's an RPG that combines cool aesthetics with a storyline that digs into societal issues, and if you're new to the genre, this is the perfect place to start.
Personas. The world is not as it should be. It faces an inevitable utter ruin. However, mankind is said to hold the power to overturn even the most dire of predicaments.
Let's step into the world of VR with Half-Life Alyx, a game that redefines what virtual reality gaming can be. Set between the events of Half-Life and Half-Life 2, you play as Alex Vance in a world overrun by the alien Combine. The detail in this game is mind-blowing. Every object you pick up, every room you explore, feels immersive in a way that only VR can achieve. From intense firefights to solving intricate puzzles, Half-Life Alyx delivers an experience that's both terrifying and exhilarating. You'll feel every bullet whiz by and every headcrab jump scare like it's happening in real life. For fans of the Half-Life series, this was a long-awaited dream come true, and for VR enthusiasts, it's a masterpiece that proves just how powerful virtual reality can be for storytelling. If you've got a VR headset, this is the one game that makes it all worthwhile.
They're gonna kill him.
All this is my fault. I never told you. I couldn't. I'm so sorry, baby.
You will not save him. Alex Vance alone cannot predict his fate.
Close your eyes, honey.
Now we're heading to the Wild West with Red Dead Redemption 2, an open-world game that's as vast as it is detailed. Rockstar Games crafted a world that feels alive in every sense, with a level of detail that's nothing short of astonishing. You play as Arthur Morgan, an outlaw struggling to find his place as the days of the Wild West begin to fade away. The story is a slow burn, but every character and every encounter feels meaningful. From breathtaking landscapes to the moral choices Arthur faces, Red Dead Redemption 2 makes you question what it means to be good or bad in a world that doesn't play by the rules. You'll hunt, rob, make friends, lose them, and by the end feel like you've truly lived Arthur's life. It's not just a game, it's a slice of history brought to life in a way only Rockstar can achieve.
And I feel I'm in purgatory.
God of War isn't just a game, it's a reimagining of what an action-adventure can be. This 2018 reboot takes Kratos, the former Greek god of war, into the world of Norse mythology, and the result is nothing short of epic. But this time, Kratos is a father struggling to raise his son Atreus and control the rage that once defined him. The story here is as intimate as it is grand, exploring themes of redemption, fatherhood, and legacy. The combat is brutal, yet refined, with Kratos wielding the iconic Leviathan axe that feels weighty and satisfying with every throw. And then there's the world, an icy, mystical landscape full of hidden secrets, terrifying creatures, and jaw-dropping vistas. God of War sets a new standard in storytelling, making it a game you can't just play. You experience it, one breathtaking moment at a time.
Take on board.
I am!
What does it say?
He wants to help us!
Moving from the world of Norse gods to the vast lands of Hyrule, The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild is a game that redefined open-world exploration. You play as Link, waking up from a century-long slumber to face the evil calamity Ganon. But it's the freedom of exploration that sets this game apart. You can climb any mountain, swim any river, and take on challenges in any order. It's all up to you. With a physics engine that encourages creativity, you're constantly finding new ways to solve puzzles, defeat enemies, and traverse stunning landscapes. From gliding over cliffs to cooking up stat-boosting meals, every moment feels like an adventure. Breath of the Wild isn't just a game, it's a sandbox of endless possibilities that leaves a lasting impact on every player who steps foot in its world.
Here it comes!
You must save her, my daughter.
Inside is a game that doesn't need words to tell a haunting story. Created by the makers of Limbo, this dark puzzle platform takes players through a nightmarish, dystopian world where a young boy is on the run. The game's eerie silence and minimalistic design make every step feel ominous, as if something sinister is lurking just out of sight. The puzzles are brilliantly designed, blending seamlessly into the environment, and each one reveals more about the game's unsettling narrative. But it's the atmosphere that makes Inside unforgettable. It's dark, mysterious, and filled with visual storytelling that keeps you hooked until the very end. With its unique style and haunting story, Inside is one of those games that stays with you long after you finish it. Next up, we have Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, a game that marks the grand finale of Hideo Kojima's legendary series. Set in the 1980s, you step into the boots of Big Boss in an open-world environment filled with complex missions, advanced AI, and endless tactical options. Whether you choose to go in guns blazing or sneak your way through enemy lines, The Phantom Pain gives you the freedom to approach each mission your way. The story dives deep into themes of revenge, loyalty, and the cost of war, delivering a narrative that's both complex and impactful. Kojima's signature style shines here, blending cinematic storytelling with innovative gameplay mechanics. With its vast landscapes, unforgettable characters, and intense action, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a masterclass in both stealth and storytelling. Now let's talk about the game that redefined open-world storytelling, Grand Theft Auto 4. Step into the shoes of Nico Bellic, an immigrant with a haunting past trying to carve out a new life in the unforgiving streets of Liberty City. Unlike the chaos and flamboyance of other GTA entries, GTA 4 delivers a gritty, grounded narrative that explores loyalty, betrayal, and the harsh reality of chasing the American dream. Liberty City itself, it's not just a setting, it's a living, breathing character. Every corner tells a story, from shady alleyways to bustling streets. The moral choices you face and the unforgettable cast of characters make GTA 4 more than a game. It's an experience.
Survived. Get this done, and we'll talk.
The Last of Us is more than a survival game. It's a story about love, loss, and what it means to be human in a world gone to hell. Set in a post-apocalyptic America overrun by a deadly fungal infection, you play as Joel, a hardened survivor who reluctantly takes on a dangerous mission to escort a young girl, Ellie, across the country. The bond that grows between Joel and Ellie is the emotional core of the game, and it's this relationship that makes The Last of Us unforgettable. The gameplay is tense and visceral, forcing you to scavenge, sneak, and fight your way through a world that's as beautiful as it is brutal. With the top-notch storytelling, voice acting, and graphics, The Last of Us is a masterpiece that leaves a lasting impact long after the credits roll.
He's in here!
Now let's take a step into the world of mobile gaming with Infinity Blade 2. At the time of its release, this game was groundbreaking for what a mobile game could achieve in terms of graphics and gameplay depth. You play as Cirrus, a warrior on a mission to defeat powerful beings and unravel a mystery tied to his family's past. Infinity Blade 2 combines slick touch-based combat with RPG elements, allowing players to upgrade their weapons and armor as they progress. The game's intricate story, told through stunning visuals and intense battles, set a new standard for mobile gaming and showed that a phone could deliver a gaming experience rivaling that of a console. It's a must-play for anyone who wants to see just how far mobile games have come.
For all time!
In Uncharted 3, Nathan Drake returns for another globe-trotting adventure, and this time he's on a quest to uncover the lost city of Ubar, also known as the Atlantis of the Sands. This game is a perfect mix of intense action, clever puzzles, and cinematic storytelling that feels like a Hollywood blockbuster. The visuals are stunning, with exotic locations that range from the deserts of the Middle East to hidden ancient ruins, each one more breathtaking than the last. Uncharted 3 takes you on an emotional roller coaster, diving into Drake's struggles and his relationship with mentor Victor Sullivan. It's a thrilling experience that's packed with moments that will have you on the edge of your seat. From daring escapes to epic shootouts, Naughty Dog once again delivers a story-driven experience that's unforgettable.
Come on! Find them, bring me the ring.
No cursed treasures?
Nope.
No diabolical warlords?
No.
Not going down there without some hardware.
Go talk to that rug merchant we just passed.
No guns, weapons.
He's not really a rug merchant.
Oh.
Before Master Chief, there was Halo Reach, a game that takes players back to the beginning of humanity's struggle against the Covenant. This prequel dives into the tragic story of the Noble Team, a Spartans fighting to defend the planet Reach from a brutal alien invasion. Unlike other Halo games, Reach has a somber tone, knowing its heroes are fighting a losing battle. With polished gameplay, massive battles, and a campaign that takes you across diverse landscapes, Halo. But it's the emotional weight of the story that makes this game unforgettable. As the Noble Team makes their last stand, you're reminded of the sacrifices made to protect humanity. For sci-fi and epic storytelling fans, Halo Reach is a must-play that shows the Halo series at its best.
Stage separation.
And last but not least, let's talk about a game that's become a cultural icon, Grand Theft Auto V. Set in the sprawling city of Los Santos, this game lets you live out your wildest criminal fantasies through three very different characters. Michael, a retired bank robber, Franklin, a street-smart hustler, and Trevor, a chaotic, unpredictable force of nature. GTA 5 isn't just a game about crime, it's a social satire that holds a mirror up to society, poking fun at everything from celebrity culture to consumerism, with a massive open world, countless side activities, and an online mode that's constantly constantly evolving, GTA 5 has something for everyone. It's a playground of mayhem. And with Rockstar's attention to detail, Los Santos feels alive in a way few other game worlds do. This isn't just a game, it's a phenomenon that continues to capture players' imaginations years after its release.
Gentlemen, some plans for your attention. There's two ways I see of doing this. We go in smart. Let's go. Or we go in loud and dumb. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your moment. Please don't make me ruin all the great work your plastic surgeons have been doing.
But here's the kicker. While we're revisiting this masterpiece, let's not forget the future. The gaming world is buzzing because Grand Theft Auto 6 is officially coming in 2025. That's right, Rockstar is gearing up to deliver what's expected to be the most ambitious title in the franchise yet. And the rumors? Oh, they're flying. Whispers of a GTA 6 trailer dropping by the end of this month, or next are sending fans into a frenzy. If the speculations are true, we might be on the brink of witnessing the next evolution of open-world gaming. Will it redefine the genre once again? Knowing Rockstar, that's almost a guarantee. There you have it, 20 games that hit the elusive 10 on 10 rating and changed gaming forever. From the classics that define generations to the anticipation of future legends, there's something here for everyone. Ready to dive deeper into the world of gaming? Check out the video shown on the end screen. There's always more to explore, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's next.